Hey everyone, welcome back to the BVTV channel, and we are here kicking off match day 5 of the World Cup with the goal! And Egypt scores early in the first 5 minutes of the game, 1-0 Egypt. I didn't get through the introduction. Holy heck. The reason why this game started off in the 3rd minute is because I actually was trying to make sure that the audio in the game works, because sometimes it gets very weird and wonky, and sounds like a butchered robot, so I wanted to make sure that was working. That was working. We are here, ready to have a goal thanks to Mustafa, a huge one, that goes right past the goalkeeper. 1-0 is the name of the game within the first 5 minutes.
1-0 then.
As now Switzerland is going to properly get it kicked off for us once again to restart it. That was... Goodness gracious, that was all right. That's how you get it. That's how you get an episode started. Match day 5, folks. Episode 5. We're still in the group stage. We'll be in here for a couple more episodes. I think there's 4 more episodes. Will be in the group stage. That's basically almost 2 weeks, because during the second week we'll also go into the knockout stage. But either way, you guys get what I'm saying. And honestly, the group stage play has not disappointed. I don't think there's been a game where we've been disappointed. Every single team and every single nation has brought it in this tournament. And I've got...
Keeping the ball moving.
I've got the paper.
It has gone over the touchline for what'll be
I've got the pen to update as we go along, once again in real time. That's how we do it here.
Shaqiri. And now Rodriguez.
But no, I'm really looking forward to it. And speaking about Group E here, right now as it stands, Egypt has a loss. They've got 0 points. Turkey has a loss. They've got 0 points. Switzerland and Uruguay each have 3 points. Switzerland in first place with a 2-goal differential. Uruguay in second place with a 1-goal differential. Of course, in the positive form. But Egypt in the red for this game. Switzerland in the white. Make sure I got everything ready over here on this side. So I have my beloved old reliable. I do.
It's with Trezeguet.
It's on. Okay, good.
He's using his strength to good effect. Defensive.
But no, I'm just really just ecstatic for this, man. And also, good afternoon to everyone. Happy Tuesday. I know last time we did it, it was a Monday and Tuesday episode, but I figured to do them on a Tuesday, Wednesday. That way we get UFC. As you guys know, once we do a UFC pay-per-view, the fight night follows it pretty quickly.
Onto Seferovic. Good pass.
That was a great cross here. Could go for it again. No, it's to get stolen.
Brilliantly.
Here goes, okay, let's see, Zakaria, wow, okay. A strong member of this team, almost like the Iron Man, if you will, that good gentleman is right there, him and Seferovic. You know, Switzerland's a team that typically makes it out of the group stage, but then fails within the knockout stage, so it'll be interesting to see how they've adjusted and developed and gotten better over the last 3 years. 2019, 2020, and most of 2021 to upgrade and do better. So let's see how they have done. Here's Shaka.
Manuel Akanji.
Kind of surprised they went all the way back here.
Shaqiri.
Yeah, Switzerland, they win here. They beat Egypt. That would be Egypt's second loss, and that would essentially kind of write them off. Essentially. But you just never know nowadays.
Afsha. Mohamed.
See, Egypt right here is trying to basically get out of a rocket and a hard place. Afsha. Obviously, harder said than done, but it's always possible.
El Neni. Afsha. Pure ball control. Afsha. Mustafa Mohamed. Hamed.
To Afsha, so you've seen the back and forth player between Egypt trying to create some type of opportunity. Goes to Afsha now to Mohamed, who's a little bit out of place there to Mohamed on the El Neni.
Tarek Hamed.
They almost lost, or they lost possession. I mean, they did the Swiss blockade was so great there. It was very impressive by Switzerland to see how they basically essentially neutralized any type of offensive passing going on inside their own goalkeeper's box. Hey, what's up, Icy Boy Dinner? How you doing, man? Welcome.
Shaqiri.
Eaton.
Xherdan Shaqiri has it.
But no, I mean, like I said, we kicked off this episode immediately with the goal. We loved it. It was a great goal by Egypt. He goes, it's in trying to get to Seferovic. They're trying to now stop a similar blockade. They get through Seferovic. A huge goal. We're tied 1 apiece in the 40th minute of the game. And this crowd, look at this. I'm not sure where he's going.
Well, we see it again here, and the pace and accuracy of this passing is
They got through the Egyptian blockade.
No chance to think.
It was great. It was a great pass, a solid pass, even Steven 1-1. How will Egypt respond as we are about to go into the second half?
Afsha.
My God, I look so tired. Goodness gracious. That right there is what sleep insomnia does to people. It makes you look old.
Salah.
It's not fun.
Omar Gaber.
Omar Gaber. Wow, I remember that guy. I typically have that guy on my team every year.
El Neni.
At least for a little bit. Trezeguet, actually, I have that guy on my team as well.
Tarek Hamed.
I currently have them both on Barra in my general manager mode.
Hamed. And so the first half.
And that was an amazing first half. By the way, we're tied 1-1. I love the weird music that they put during that halftime screen.
So the beginning of the second half,
folks, the Stamford Bridge will host all of Match Day 2. Match Day 3 will be hosted by either Old Trafford or the Emirates Stadium. I haven't decided just yet, but one of those two stadiums will host Match Day 3 of the group stage, and then I think to do the knockout stage, we'll probably do the Stadium of Light, or maybe a different one. Maybe Stokes. I'm not sure.
Afsha.
Maybe. So I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to stream today because of how bad the rain was here. It was raining really bad previously.
Well, nicely cut out.
See, Egypt has the second time they've lost possession in only 6 minutes. By the way, folks, we have an updated schedule. This week is a bunch of content. It's going to be an interesting one. I mean, think about it. We just did our UFC one on Monday. If you haven't checked that out, that was the fight night that just was basically the aftermath of the UFC 265 pay-per-view. Then today we're doing the World Cup tournament. Tomorrow we're doing the World Cup tournament. So that's match day 5 and 6 right then and there. I had something else for this. Yes, Thursday we're doing a Resident Evil chapter special from 8 p.m. probably all the way up until 12.
Kevin Mbabu.
So that'll probably be a nice 4-hour stream. Just playing as the Resident Evil characters in Dead by Daylight on Thursday night. Friday we have MLB The Show 21. The franchise mode will continue there. Saturday we even have our SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 ECW GM mode series going out. So there's that. And so there's a lot of content this week coming out to you guys. And, of course, a bunch of live content as well. I always enjoy doing the live stuff with you guys. So, you know, I'm pretty excited for this week in general.
Ahmed Hegazi.
And for all my Dead by Daylight fans, Thursday night is a chance to see me play live. Whether it's great or bad, you'll see it live. It's been a little while. I have not forgotten about that portion of my content.
El Neni with it.
Thank you, Daniel, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm being acknowledged. Yay.
Ahmed Hegazi.
Yeah, and it's interesting. You see Egypt here, and they were doing so well at the start. They caught Switzerland off guard with that goal, and then Switzerland scored. And a lot of the time that Egypt was not having possession, their defense was a bit stopped, but Mohamed tried to go for the shot. It gets blocked, but it'll be saved by Afsha. Goes back to Mohamed. I don't know why he would pass to Afsha. You had a guy right up in the middle of the pitch trying to stop Seferovic right now.
Seferovic.
Yes, I'm currently dealing with allergies. It's not the greatest time right now for me.
Still level here.
I'm trying to make it.
Escalating.
Even got my water today. Ice cold water.
Itten.
I came prepared.
Xhaka with it. Shaqiri.
Is that on Shaqiri? Okay. Let's see what Switzerland's got. Do you think Kieran Cross, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole should leave WWE? No, I feel like Adam Cole could be very something special for WWE. Kyle O'Reilly, I think he could be the new Mr. NXT. And Karen Cross just fits the main roster because Vince likes guys like Karen Cross, so I think none of them should leave. I think both of them, you know, you could have Cole be on SmackDown right now because they really need a presence there. Cross can go to Raw because added another big guy who can shine and be in the main event picture. So they know what they're doing down there. And then you can keep O'Reilly on NXT and he can be like the new Mr. NXT. That's what I see it. That's what I would do, at least in that retrospect. Hey, that right there is just me.
Tarek Hamed. El Neni. Abdallah Goma. It's with Trezeguet. El Neni with it. Well, a goal at this stage could be decisive.
Serious text. So I want to make sure I got that out.
An incisive pass.
This Afsha. Oh, Afsha. What is he doing? No. Yeah, typically I don't answer my phone, but that was a very serious one, so I wanted to make sure that person got my undivided attention on that. Goes Muhammad, back to Hamed. You know, for Egypt, a draw doesn't necessarily knock them out, but it puts them in such a critical danger zone to where they have to watch every other game going forward from match day 2 to match 2. Well, sorry, from leg 2 to leg 3 here of the group stage. They need a win desperately. And it also puts Switzerland in the, well, we're not so safe yet. You know, yes, they did. Mustafa needs to go to Impact Wrestling and become face, to be honest. Oh, Mustafa Ali. Yeah.
On the ball, Zakaria.
He's alright.
Granit Xhaka.
I don't know what they do with him over there, but yeah, they're making him gimmicks and manager type of thing, which does.
Shaqiri. He's in behind.
It's him. It's another goal for Switzerland.
Late drama, and now they're in front.
And Switzerland scores in the 89th minute of the game. A huge last-second opportunity to try to say goodbye to Egypt in this, to make sure even if they win their third leg, they're going to be going home. Potentially. A huge goal scored by Switzerland.
Well, here we see it again. Some lovely.
Check this one out. Wide open, gets to the man. Itten says, take that. Huge goal. Cedric Itten with a huge goal. 2-1, the name of the game. Unless Egypt can try to pull something from a miracle here, they've got less than a minute of added time to move forward.
Afsha. El Neni.
Ref's going to call it as Switzerland with a huge win, 2-1. To give Egypt their second loss and only 2 games of the 3 that they have in the group stage. And for Switzerland, that's a mighty 2-0 in the group stage. Good on them for that. Alright, folks, the next game we got for you is going to be Uruguay versus Turkey. This game is up next. I guess we do go over here and do it like this because it's it gets more authentic games for me. Here we go. All right, we are gonna do this in the Stamford Bridge. There are way too many damn stadiums. My goodness. Hey, maybe we'll put it in London soon. It's kind of cool, right? I don't know. Either way, let's get it started, folks. Uruguay and Turkey are going to kick it off, and it's funny, looking at it, Uruguay was successful.
And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Uruguay versus Turkey.
Uruguay was successful in their last game. They actually beat Egypt 2-1, similar to how Switzerland just beat Egypt, and Switzerland also beat Turkey last time. So you look at Turkey; they've also coming off a loss. They really do need to try to beat Uruguay here. They need to try to keep themselves relevant, especially since Switzerland now has 6 points. You beat Uruguay. I mean, you beat Uruguay. You give yourself 3 points. Then you know that you're facing Egypt next, and if you beat them and Switzerland beats Uruguay, that means Switzerland sweeps. They have 9 points. It knocks out Uruguay in the third leg, the final leg, and gives Turkey the advance. So right now, there's a lot of scenarios that could play out for Turkey here. Let's see, which does nothing suit him. Well, I mean, at this point, if you're Mustafa Lee, you just want to be on TV, you know? I think that's the highlight of what they, for him, is getting on TV. What is up, NTL, man? Welcome, welcome. How are you? So the group stage is one of my funnest times for every World Cup we do. And by the way, this will be the first year we're actually incorporating the Women's World Cup. 16 teams will duke out in that. I cannot wait to do that. That'll be immediately following our conclusion of the Men's World Cup in a few weeks. So I'm super ecstatic for all that to happen. I said I'm hoping that it'll prompt EA to add more women's national teams in there.
Difficult to stop him.
Great national.
He's lost it.
Tater Tot League is epic poop. Oh goodness. You know, I feel like I've seen that somewhere. That was like a meme once upon a time.
Unable to keep the ball,
but it was for something different. I got upset. Oh, you're good, man. You're good.
Pass after pass. Maybe they can
trust me. It happens to all of us. It's not the first time I've had something like that. It's TCG trolling. Oh, hello.
Using all his defensive
How are you? You become. Oh no.
Okay,
good stuff right there. But now I'm saying, you know, there's multiple stories that can play out for Turkey, but it's going to start with a win here. Like I said, as Egypt has fallen to Switzerland, it puts them at a chance to where now if Uruguay wins, Turkey and Egypt are out, and they still have to play their match day 3s respectively. So I guess it'll be for some, you know, confidence and bragging rights, I guess. But it's still not going to be a great spot for them, you know. So this is a must-win situation for Turkey here. And the pressure is on them. There's Carmen, the shot. Oh, it gets blocked. Great defending there by that man, number 9, Carmen. No, sorry, not by Carmen. By it was the center. It was the center back who did a great job for. I'm sorry, on Uruguay's side. That phenomenally stopped that from being a goal because the goalkeeper was out of position, which would have, if that would have bounced in or at least rolled in, that would have been a goal guaranteed. It was on target for that.
Top class defending.
I still haven't even updated the other stuff. Let's see, Egypt gets the L there. Switch over to W to the 1.
Ozan Tufan.
I'm telling you, I update everything in real time.
Return to Çalhanoğlu. Well, they couldn't keep possession.
Yeah, well, what was with the miscommunication there on Turkey's part? Those guys didn't know that their left foot from right. Goes Tufan. To Yaziki. Now to Yilmaz. Oh, that's someone we know very well, Yilmaz. He's been around for quite a long time in this series. This is our 3rd ever World Cup, and he's been around for all of them. 2016-17 series, the 2018 series. And now the 2021 series. Look at this. Sodero trying to get it to Dialves. He's in a bad spot. He's able to get past the defender. No, not so fast. As Turkey able to regain possession here.
Showing a real desire to win it back.
Gotta think too. Goal differentials will play a huge thing in games to where we have a tying score. And group stage where we have tying points.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down.
Let's see, Egypt's got their 2nd loss. Poor Egypt, man.
Ozan Tufan.
It's not the best time for them to be around at the moment. And then switching with their second win, so good on them for that.
At times they make passing look easy.
By the way, Switzerland now has 6 points.
It's with Burak Yilmaz. Ozan
Tufan.
Yusuf Yazici with it. Ozan Tufan. How about the cross? Çalhanoğlu.
To Yilmaz. They're trying to cause a break here in this defense. You're just trying to see it, and a great stop there by Uruguay. Sorry.
And it crossed the touchline.
Throwing here for Turkey. So this has been a very interesting. Oh my God! I think he's got headbutt in the skull. For goodness sakes.
Ozan Tufan.
I mean, that guy is a warrior. He got up from that way too quickly. I mean, that could have been a concussion.
It's with Kabak. It's with Yokuşlu.
Because now it's Tufan. Yazici.
Ozan Tufan.
The problem is they're not allowing enough guy. Well, that to.
So the
first half was over there, but they weren't allowing their team to kind of get set for that.
Underway then in the second half.
Turkey going to get started first in the second half here. We're tied 0-0. Yeah, this is a very evenly matched game so far. I mean, no side has really gone out as the solid favorite here, or at least showed that they are better than the other.
Kabak. Kenan Karaman.
Yazici. Now to Carmen, who was the only guy who had a close shot on goal. Almost.
Ozan Tufan. Yazici. Çalhanoğlu. Yusuf Yazici with it.
To Yilmaz. Tufan.
Real danger. Ozan Tufan. Okay Yokuşlu. In position here to protect the ball.
See, that right there has been the major issue for this game for both sides. Once they get to the goalkeeper's box, I mean the extended box, these guys have not been able to make anything happen.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Is it going to end up being productive for them?
And look at that again, the great stop. The defense has been winning this game for both sides. The defense needs to really get a lot of credit here.
Kenan Karaman.
I'm not sure what Yazici was trying to do. Big question mark here.
Into the advanced position. It might be on for them.
Baldona, now to Aguero.
Can they get in behind them?
Well, Requero, Adero,
pass after pass. Maybe they can chisel an
Aguero. That's kind of funny. They all end in arrow. That's funny. Hey, someone broke it. Neres.
Full of promise.
To Dialves. You see Uruguay trying to desperately make something happen here, but Turkish had done such a great job with their defensive formation.
Nothing in it, Derek, is there?
It's 50-50, literally 50-50. That's exactly how this game has been. I think we're going to go to a draw here between these two.
Opponents moving and guessing.
A miracle is going to have to happen for one of these sides to beat each other. Great defense for both teams. Absolutely, man. It's very I'm impressed by the defense we're seeing. And then again, this is the World Cup. Expect world-class defense. That's exactly what we're seeing. They have gotten nothing open. The blockade has been amazing here. It's honestly truly a spectacle.
Passing it around, looking for the goal.
We have been stuck in the blockade for a very long time, and finally Uruguay's attack is now stopped thanks to Turkey's great defense. It's funny, 'cause I've always kind of said that Turkey's defense is 50-50. It's either great or it's horrible, and you just never know what you're gonna get.
Ozan Tufan. And he saw the situation developing.
If he kept stride, he could have potentially gotten past the blockade right there. Remember, these three guys are right in the middle. You have a guy right there on the right wing. I think that guy just lost possession or lost his dribble for a minute. Not sure what happened there. They passed too much. Hey, what's up, Brandon, man? How are you?
Okay, Yokushru.
They passed too much. That may be the case here. Then again, you got to think there's a lot of different styles that come into play, especially when two teams have similar styles of having possession heavy or being possession heavy. You've got to think not only does that drain a lot of clock, but it also it makes it a lot harder when you've got two teams that's their focal point. It's like
couldn't keep it.
It's like yin and well, I guess yin and yang, I think, right? Yeah, yang and yin, yin and yang. One of those two. You guys get what I'm saying. Either way, it's it's tit for tat, back and forth.
An authoritative challenge.
Again, you got to think these guys like to expand the pitch, and then they have not been able to do that. So the primary focus of attack has been neutralized on both sides. At this point, it seems to be more of a bragging right to see who's truly better than who's going to break first, essentially. That was a bad pass by Yaziki, man. He's made a couple bad passes today. This game could be one that does end up in a draw. That it might, Brendan. That it might. And I appreciate the attempt here on both sides to shut us to a goal! And Uruguay finally breaks the blockade in the 89th minute of the game. Dialves with a huge goal. And guess what that means, folks? If that stays, not only does Uruguay advance before their third game, that also means Switzerland will advance because Turkey and Egypt will have suffered 2 losses in their first 2 games.
And it's a great ball to put him through, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
1-0 then.
A huge goal by Dialves. How will Turkey respond with only a minute plus extra added time to go?
So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Kenan Karaman. Promising looking ball.
Yaziki!
What can he do from here?
If he goes out of the box, they're calling it. They should have called it already. He's out of the box. There we go.
And there it is, the final whistle. And
Uruguay and Switzerland can confidently know that no matter what happens in match day 3, no matter what happens in match day 3, or sorry, leg 3, the final leg of the group stage, they will be going on to the knockout stage. They'll still have to play their third leg game, so is Turkey and Uruguay, but still, that is huge for these two. For that side right there. Huge for him. Folks, next up as we go to Group F will be Iceland versus Cameroon. This game is up next. Let's get straight to it. Where is Iceland? There we go. Whoops. There we go. Union Park Stadium. No, we were going to the Stamford Bridge in this game. Whoops. Can we make it at nighttime, please? I've always enjoyed the nighttime games better. Thank you. I want it spring. Thank you. See, it just looks better. Like, the whole aesthetic just looks so much better here.
Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge.
It looks way better.
I'm Derek
either way.
With me here on the commentary position is
either way.
And if the game is as
Iceland, Cameroon, they're going to get it kickstarted as Iceland actually, both of these teams respectively lost in their first leg games. Now they're trying to win. I mean, we had an amazing game last time out with that we just seen here. Listen, Abu Bakr with a huge goal for Cameroon, and it's 1-0 in the first 3 minutes of the game for Cameroon. Can you believe that? As he headbutts the corner flag, Vincent Abu Bakr with a huge goal here in the first 3 minutes of the game. How will Iceland respond? Wow. In my career as a manager, I got Mbappe. Lucky for you, man. That must have been a lot right there. That just sounds like that. I think it's like what worth 149 million. How much did you pay for him? That just my heart hurt because of how much money that was probably spent. Like, oof. Like, good for it, you know, but like I'm still crying for it internally.
Hurdur Magnusson in possession. Bjarnason.
3 million? What do you mean, 3 million? Like 30 or 3?
Sigurdsson. Sverrir Ingason.
I was trying very hard not to sneeze there. That was not a fun experience.
Traustason.
The Arnson, I actually have that guy too. I used to have him on my team. Sold him recently.
Jon Daddy Bödvarsson.
But you've got such a great club here, a national club in Iceland. I think a very underrated team.
And space for the cross.
And yeah, they are down 1-0, but this isn't the easiest group for a team like Iceland. I mean, they've got Greece, Cameroon, and Ireland. So far, Greece and Ireland are the only teams with a win. Bjarnason, whoa! Whoa, my God, that actually just happened. Why didn't number 10 go for it? He could have headed that in.
Threatening, but the danger averted.
A lot of questionable decisions there with that whole play.
Think that's in. Goalkeeper didn't think so.
Well, I didn't think that was in, but I definitely deflected off of him, but still. Wow. Yes, I am updating the records for the last game that we just had, by the way, to make sure it is visible as everyone has 6 points. Uruguay scored 1, that puts him at 3 goals. Didn't give up any, so it's a positive 2.
Abubakar.
Yes, it's just easy to do as everything goes. Look at this, Nagamalu, I think they say it. I have no idea. Malong, a huge goal. Malong with a huge goal. It is 2-0 Cameroon. As he's just celebrating he's running to everyone there. Koundé Malong with a huge goal. 2-0 is the name of the game for Cameroon. And Iceland, if they don't score something soon, they're gonna be this is gonna be this potentially could be a beatdown for them.
Ingason.
Oh, that actually put whoa! He just face planted the poor soccer ball there.
Jon Daddy Bödvarsson.
So I get to Goodmanson. It's not going to happen. That guy just ate that in the face. Goodmanson to Bödvarsson, I believe, and it's a huge goal for Iceland. They trimmed the lead here, or trimmed the deficit. Sorry. As it's now 2-1, still Cameroon has a lead, but it's a huge goal for Iceland.
Still a bit to do, to be fair, but it's his fault.
So there we have it, 2-1.
Cameroon still has a 1-goal lead as it's 2-1 Cameroon after just giving up that goal to Iceland. Let's see if they won't be as aggressive for a little bit.
Jum.
What's up, Troy, man? How's it going? Nothing much, just enjoying some great World Cup action, hoping that a thunderstorm can go away. So there is kind of a storm warning in the air, so if it gets too bad, if it gets to where I feel it may be dangerous for my PS5, I will just cut the stream off early. I'm hoping that's not the case and we can get through this, but I can't make any promises. I thought I'd just give that heads up now than doing it later. Not too bad, just got back from the... I hate the fact it cuts it off, so I can't see all of it. Jim been training for a match in PWG. Hey, I hope that goes well for you, man.
Malong.
Let's see, it goes, I butcher so many names, and we haven't even gotten to the harder names yet, with the teams that have, like, a whole line of alphabet that I'm like, huh?
And they won possession again.
Onana gets stopped there, and Iceland on the attack. They've got 4 minutes plus whatever added time here to try to tie this game before the half ends, which would definitely put us at an interesting story going forward. But Cameron with a good interception. Whoa, we're going all the way back here, are we?
Onguene,
what a name! Malong, he's already got 1 goal in this game.
And he did well to cut it out. Efficient play.
But Vardsson, though, was able to intercept. Iceland with possession. They got a minute left. Never mind, he gets intercepted by Cameroon, but back to Iceland.
Aaron Gunnarsson in possession. Bjarnason.
Referee, we're waiting for that call. There we go. That is it for the first half. As the first half is over, folks, Cameroon leading 2-1. Going into the second 45 minutes of this game.
Based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins.
So both these teams were unsuccessful in their first games of the first leg, trying to get those 3 points here in the second leg.
Traustason in possession. Bjarnason. Aaron Gunnarsson.
Sigurdsson.
Gudmundsson.
But Vardsson, there's a lot of suns going on. So Bjarnason tried to save it, but still it's going to be intercepted back to Cameroon.
Jum.
Here goes Malong. Abubakar, both those men who I just said actually have a goal in this game.
Promising, but it came to nothing in the end. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
But Vardson's got the only goal for Iceland. He should be a standout.
But you do feel he's going to need a helping hand if he's going to turn this around. Not going to be easy, I can tell you that.
Turkey isn't, so they gave up 1, so it's 3 for them. It's -3.
Loves to attack from the wide areas. Real chance.
Because Abubakar, he could go for the corner. Whoa! Yeah, he's pulled the jersey down there. Malong's in a bad spot. I wouldn't go for it. Very crucial tackle. But so far, Turkey actually hasn't scored a goal in the World Cup yet. Now that it's Finland. I think they're... Well, I take that back. Iceland and Iceland just did. Cameroon just did, yeah. So right now, Turkey and Finland are the only 2 teams after 2 games
looking for the equalizer.
Who
Aaron Gunnarsson
haven't scored a goal yet. And one of those teams is on track to actually advance in the World Cup. Said, who would have thought Canada, out of all teams in that group, would be in first place with 4 points, and Brazil with just 1.
Well, they're eyeing that final pass. You just feel. What can he do from here?
Abubakar with a huge goal. He's got a brace, and it's 3-1 Cameroon against Iceland to score their second insurance goal of the game. 'Cause having
here it is
allergies.
Again, and what a team
Not
effort
fun.
this is. Pass, pass, pass. We love to see goals like this. In the end, there's nothing the defense
Yeah, it's
can do
absolutely
about
huge
it.
for
Brilliant,
Cameroon to score that goal.
Well,
That was a big one for him.
4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is.
There's Gunnison. Let's see what Iceland can truly do here. I mean, it's
Arneson.
1-3. They're in a very bad spot as it is. What's up, Jackson, man? Welcome, welcome.
And on the ball, Gunnarsson getting in there to take it away.
Welcome to the show, as I'm trying to avoid any type of allergic sneezing.
Sigurdsson.
I thought that was an offside. Me too. I hopefully get signed. If not, I'm other going back to GTS.
Now can they make something happen?
I've been talking with Grim a lot lately, or I'm going to send you a tape of me wrestling as well. Hey, that works. That works. If you ever want to expand here in America, let's do it. Yeah, I kind of have a plan, and you know, I think it'd be pretty cool. But,
you expect from him.
Yeah, it's all on you, man. It's just seeing what it is.
Palsson. Arneson.
It's Palsson, Arneson going back and forth, are we?
Sverrir Ingi Ingesson. And Sigurdsson with it. Poor pass.
It's a booming kick there. My goodness, that's
it has gone over the touchline.
Going to the crowd. All right. Bjarnsson's coming out, by the way.
And time for the change now.
Ooh, there we got a fan.
Sigurd Jonsson.
Sigurd Jonsson. What a name. What a name. That is a long one right there. He's coming in for Bjarnsson. That's interesting, man. And a great interception there from Cameroon. There's Abu Bakar. There's only one guy that's in the stop. That's Arneson. He's going for the hat trick. A hat trick for Abu Bakar. A huge hat trick. It is 4-1, and Cameroon is looking like the real deal right now. Will you look at that?
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best.
Graham really wants me to sign that. I did a few appearances in the very beginning of
Incredible to hold up the
GTS.
defenders and get his shot away. Lovely goal.
Take it. Take it, man. Why not?
It's a massive lead,
a huge hat trick here for Vincent Abu Bakar. Really just the backbone of Cameroon right now. It's 4-1. A huge lead. I cannot see Iceland coming back in 11 minutes with 3 goals. Crazy things have happened. But man, Cameroon's done great today.
Ready for the throw-in.
And it's going to look good on their goal differential. They'll have a +1 goal differential going into this.
Only 10 minutes remaining here.
Whoa. Well, potentially a +1. I should have taken that back.
Potentially. Promising attack this. Sigurdsson. Johan Berg Gudmundsson. Now here's Sigurd Jonsson. Sigurdsson.
You've got about... Ooh, that might flick it off. That might flick it off.
Gudmundsson. It looks promising. Well, how close was that? Inches away.
How bad is it outside? Well, Troy, that would be one of those things to where you would probably have to move. Truthfully, you know, you're doing something for your career. It'd be an investment, but you probably have to move.
I just couldn't keep the ball.
Yeah, obviously that's a scary thing, but you know, if the guy wants you really badly and he knows your worth, and he wants you full time, what do you have to lose? I mean, that's just the way I see it. You know, from a business standpoint, I think it makes sense.
Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Sigurdsson. Sigurdarsson.
Sigurd Darson. What are these names? The shot, it's a goal! As it's going to be 2 goals for Iceland, 4 goals for Cameroon. It just puts Cameroon's goal differential to just being at an even Steven 0 instead of a negative. So either way, Cameroon's got this one in the bag. 3 points for them.
We have entered the final minute, and so the final
and a huge win for Cameroon. Massively huge. This crowd was not happy about that. My goodness. Wow. Next up, it'll be Greece taking on Ireland. This game is up next. Let's see Greece over here. Whoa. Alright, and then Ireland, put you over here. Actually, wouldn't be the Republic, would it? No, that's different. Oh, whoop. There we go. Well, that's interesting. Boom. Then let's get it going. Greece, Ireland. Here we go. Yeah, it does, but I'm also talking about a few promotions here as well.
It's Greece versus the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely think you should definitely figure out your options, and but, you know, just know that if you're talking to a few promotions, I think business-wise for you, see what they offer on top of that. Like, what's the caveat here? What's
Papadopoulos on the ball? Gallinopoulos. Well, he really read that brilliantly.
What financially is more stable? What company is actually growing in the right direction, and where's the most exposure going to be at? You know. What's in it for you? What's in it for them?
Anastasios Bakasetas.
That type of deal.
Not a great pass.
Anyway, Greece.
Stevens. Jason Malumbi.
Who just sent me a Gen Rushing meme? For those of you who played Dead by Daylight, you
Egan. Here's Hurahan.
Oh wow.
Jeff Hendrick.
GG's. Thank you at NTL. I think every game we've had in this World Cup has been absolutely amazing. I think this is the best quality World Cup we have had, and that goes to let's be honest now. FIFA 16/17 World Cup we did was absolutely amazing going into it, and truly one of a kind. It was a spectacle.
And smart defending.
But this, and just the term of the skill level, of the amazing play that we're seeing from all these sides, has been absolutely breathtaking. I've been playing Dead by Daylight with my girlfriend. It's a great game. I just really hate the survivors when I play killer. Really do. Or the killers that just camp all day. It's a wonderful experience.
What can they produce on the flank?
Here goes Giannoulis, I believe. Giannoulis. I probably should stop on the head.
And pull back.
How do you even say that name?
So a throw in here.
Some of these names, I scratched my head. I'm like, how and where? Where did they think of this?
It's opening up for them.
I enjoy how Freddy Krueger is a remake version. I wish the original wouldn't really fit the game, truthfully. And by the way, folks, speaking about this Thursday night, 8 p.m., we're going to have a Resident Evil special, because I want to make sure I can get all the right stuff and level them out before I use them. So,
James McLean.
It'll be only using Resident Evil characters. I am super excited about this. Dead by Daylight fans, do not think I forgot about you guys. Yes, I took a little bit of break from content because I have a lot of series going on, and my FIFA World Cup took 2 slots, so I had to move something out, and I thought the Dead by Daylight series would be perfect to get a little bit of a fresh break from. So that's why we don't have one lately.
In possession. Can
but
he play
yes,
it in?
just finished up my Grizzlies franchise episode 2 on Tikatone. How is that going for you? Has it been going well, the series for you?
Jeff Hendrick. Oh, great defending.
It's just, to me, Robert Englund is the only Freddie. No, it's absolutely, you know, the remake one was interesting.
Oh, good vision.
This McLean. Why didn't he take the shot? Brady's going to take a shot. No, Hendrick is. Brady maybe now. That was awful.
Galanopoulos.
But no, I've always appreciated David Dillon. It's I mean, one of my videos got 27,000 views off of that, so I've been very appreciative of the recognition of it. Giannoulis.
The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated.
And we'll probably do another killer tier list. I do want to do a lot of tier lists for killers. I think there's some things you can do out there like funability and things like that.
Conor Hourihane.
Good at making some trades.
Just looking for the right moment for that final pass.
And also lost one. Fun getting to watch the players that trade for develop.
It's fascinating. Who will buckle first?
Hey, that's the whole beauty of it, you know.
And now passing it through.
Giannoulis, the shot. No, best
able to get his body in the way. Can they forge ahead?
What does that mean?
Well, that's the end of that for now. Collins.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of people like to put their own spin on things, and
committed
well,
challenge.
that's yeah.
Looks promising, this. What can he do?
Yeah, I've tried to. I've ignored that part of that movie.
Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Showing good defensive judgment.
Yeah.
James McLean.
Yeah.
Bakasetas with it.
Painful. All right, moving on.
Evangelos Pavlidis.
I can't say that guy's name. I don't even know where to start. Like, I've been looking at that guy's name, and I've been trying in my head, and I'm just like, I have nothing.
So the first half draws to a close here in West London.
Like, I don't think there is a way to properly say that name. Alright, folks, we're going to the second half of this game. We are tied in 0-0. Greece and Ireland going at it here as I'm trying to get my other paper. There we go. I did not. Oop, almost broke my glass. That would have not been good. So I forgot to update Ireland, not Ireland, Cameroon, because they picked up a win. I'm going to go with Greece. I mean, hey, this is
keep possession.
This is one of those to where I'm kind of I'm in between, because Greece, I think, is the favorite of this group, but Ireland proved in their game last time out, I believe it was against Cameroon, that they're here to play rough, they're here to play nasty, and they're here to get this W.
Well, it didn't happen
so
for them in attack.
I don't know. You know, Ireland's been having a different change of attitude lately from what we've seen. So I'm not going to rule out Ireland just yet.
Has it.
Especially since both these teams have a win going forward. Oh, from the first leg.
Bouchalakis.
I don't know.
Masouras. Bakasetas with it. Excellent.
Why is that dog barking? I do apologize for that dog barking.
Well, they couldn't keep it. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here.
Yeah, sorry about that. That dog isn't the brightest in the bunch. Love him to death.
Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving.
But definitely a few screws short. Poor dog.
At times they make passing look easy.
Hourihane, what a name! Like yeah, you can have like a normal name like Duffy, or I don't know, like that's not really normal, but Egan is fine, I guess.
And a good-looking pass.
I'm not sure what that was. That back and forth was between those two players.
Half an hour remaining then. Have they given him too much space? Can they
Masaurus
get in behind them?
could try to go for a cross here. Oh, hey! That is a penalty.
Well,
And this crowd, rightfully so, is pissed off. That is as blatant of a penalty as we've ever seen one. And still nothing. Not even a warning. Not nothing. A referee's discretion, at least.
Molumby.
Absolutely ridiculous.
And it's with Hendrick.
That was as blatant of a call as...
Matt Doherty. Jeff Hendrick. Chance to do damage.
My headset
Still pushing
died.
for that goal that would see them forge ahead.
Either way. That's my own mic cut me off.
Now can they counter?
That was as blatant of a call as you could possibly make. Greece being screwed out of a penalty opportunity. Yes, I know my hair is all over the place.
Bouchalakis.
Do you watch hockey? I do watch hockey. I do.
It's with Savelas.
I only watch it for the fights.
Anastasios Bakasetas.
Probably me and a lot of other people now that I think about
On the
it.
ball, Galanopoulos.
Like, to me, that's the only fun part of hockey. So hockey and soccer are two different sports. When you more good defense, yeah, no, we're getting good defensive games, and we also have a double substitution as well. But Montal's going to come in for Bakasetas, I think, and Brown's going to come in for Molumby, and that one's for Ireland. But now when you get shoved like that, and in the world of soccer, this is
the Brazilians to shut them down.
It's uncalled for, and especially in a goal-scoring opportunity. That is a penalty. There's no question about it. It's not even a guess. That is an absolute penalty. So that was absolutely disgusting to see. A terrible decision not to make that call. And now we're stuck at a tie game of a potential goal that could have been scored. You robbed them of that opportunity. Let's see here. I'm Canadian, so I kind of have to watch it. True. Yeah.
Brown.
Yeah.
Jeff Hendrick. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for
it's funny. Like I watch soccer. I like the highlights of the fight. Of hockey for the highlights of the fights, and I still I know there's like the New Jersey Devils, the New York Rangers, and Islanders. I'm also from New York, so that
what can he do from here?
Probably is why. That's all I know for hockey.
Looks promising.
I think of like the St. Louis Blues or something.
Tremendous ball played through.
Pavlidis tried, but still nothing. I mean, both these teams have done exceptionally well against each other, surprisingly.
Collins. And the counter looks on here. Options available.
It's funny because it puts both these teams in interesting spots where none of them are in this. Collins to Brady. Brady's got the goal! Ireland with a huge goal here. 1-0 in the 84th minute of the game. Can you believe the tiebreaker is finally here? What a goal. Look at this crowd, man. They're ecstatic.
Well, here's the replay, and they do say a keeper should never be beaten in his
Robbie Brady with a huge goal in the 84th or 85th minute of the game, according to the tracker here. How does Greece respond with 5 minutes plus added time left? Will we be going back to a tie game, or will the 1-0 score be all she wrote?
Masouras.
So they're still, it's still -2 for them. Cameroon got a win. That's 3 points for them.
Galanopoulos.
Well, they scored 4 goals.
Evangelos Pavlidis.
They gave up 4.
It's with Savelas. And the referee spotted the foul,
get rid of
but has
that.
played advantage.
Just give them the 0 goal differential. So right now, Cameroon's got 3 points.
Yanoulis.
Greece is going to more than likely have 3 points. And Ireland's going to be with 6. That's going to be pretty interesting to see. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the shot. Potentially, they've got an opportunity here.
Well, a classic example.
No, Ireland's got it right back. And Ireland beats Greece. And what I'm going to call an upset victory. They've got 6 points going forward.
Wow, what a finish.
And funnily enough, Ireland has to take on Iceland, while Greece has to take on Cameroon in the next game. So in their final game, one of those two teams will be advancing along with Ireland. But Ireland knows they'll be going on to the knockout stage. So that's interesting. Ireland's all right. That 1-0 goal was all she wrote for that game. Can you believe that, folks? Next up, folks, in Group G, it is going to be Slovenia taking on Northern Ireland. This game is going to kick it off for us. Here we go. Let's see here. Slovenia, where are you at? Boom. And then Northern Ireland. Are they barking at a phone? Where's the stadium? The Molten Rose. Like, where are we at here? Or where was it supposed to be at? I wish it would just stay on where I pick it. That'd be amazing.
The floodlights are beaming.
Kick it off Group G, folks. Slovenia and Northern Ireland. And as that goes on, let me actually update everything there. Because Iceland lost to Cameroon 4-2.
It's Slovenia
Greece lost
against
to
Northern
Ireland.
Yeah,
1-0 in a shocking upset, by the way.
I always wanted to start the game.
Other folks, after Group G, the last group we'll have in this episode is Group H. That's right, you heard it right there, Group H. As Spain will be taking on Poland and Argentina will be taking on China. Those will be the two games right there.
Using his strength to hold on to the ball.
Just kind of giving everyone the heads up for what's next after that. And by the way, the last game in Group G, or the next game, will be South Africa taking on New Zealand. So that'll be following this one, which should be a fun one. And again, that's all hoping and assuming that the weather does not ruin the stream and try to shut down the power. Fingers crossed.
To make sure nothing untoward happened.
Let's actually make sure we put the finishing touches on Group F here.
Well, he's a player who can certainly pick the lock of opposing defences. Josip Ilicic. Lee,
Ireland,
what do you anticipate we'll see from him in the case of this game?
Well, I love watching him. He's got quick feet, quick mind.
I'm recording some NHL promo franchise featuring the Maple Leafs in mass when I go away. Smart move. Record everything you have in mass.
He normally finds the best one.
That right there is smart.
They're keeping their opponents moving and guessing.
Greece did not score, but did give up a goal.
Must take the lead here.
That Washington for Northern Ireland. There goes. Oh, never mind. Like my whole paper just fell off. I was like, oh wait, no.
And they need to get tighter here. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in.
They've got a positive 1 goal differential going into it. Cameroon's got a even goal differential. So that really may be the big thing at the end of that. Interesting.
Well read to win possession back.
Let's see here. 3 points, 3 points. Ireland needs their 6 points. I do apologize for how long it's taken me to finish this.
And the pass over hit.
Goal was right there. They didn't give up any. Wow, so they have a positive 3 goal differential, Ireland.
Good pressure. Can they make something of this?
I just learned how to use premieres as well. That will come in handy. Yes, on today, I do it for my wrestling series, and whenever I have a longer video that's over 20 minutes, I will premiere the video so people can know when it's actually being out. Because I know a lot of times people don't actually check my bio that has all my information in for the week of the schedule and stuff, and it gets updated quite frequently, especially if there's a change. It'll get updated that day. So people can see when I'm actually supposed to be streaming at what time, and sometimes I make that time, sometimes I don't. It happens, and things like that. So I think it's really cool to be able to, kind of tell people what the schedule is in advance for that week. So I typically update it every Sunday night going into the next week, just so that way it's more consistent. Yeah. But looking at this group, folks, it's actually quite interesting because in Group G, Slovenia currently has a win. Northern Ireland tied with New Zealand, so they have a point. And South Africa is the only team in this group that's actually had a loss. So we're looking at quite an oddly interesting group here. This right here is probably one of the weaker groups that we have in this group stage, but still strong in its own right when you compare the teams that are in it. So I'm looking forward to this group. I think definitely we'll have some teams shine out in this one.
McGuinness. George Saville with it.
The thing about this, though, we get to finish this episode off seeing Robert Lewandowski, Spain, and Lionel Messi.
Still on level terms.
That is a win-win right there, if you ask me.
And just like that, they've lost possession. Sporar.
You go Sporar now to Ilicic. Joel said Slovenia picked up a huge win in their last time out against South Africa, 3-1. Trying to beat Northern Ireland here. Let's see if they can do it. I should actually put that way because they're now on the back page of the group stage.
And players waiting in the centre. Ilicic.
Lovric. Trying to get something. Is in a bad spot to be intercepted here. Back to Slovenia. Yes, it is. They've regained position here. Back on the attack. Sporar, okay. And the reason why teams that have already advanced, why they're being forced to have to play their third legs, well, they have to. It's just fair. It's how it's always been. But also, it's going to separate whenever I put all the team names back into a cup. The teams who placed in first will be at the bottom, while the teams who placed in second will be at the top. So the two top teams, when I shake it up, will more than the second place teams who advance from their group stage will more than likely be at the top still when I shake it up. So they may have a harder time going into it. Now I'll probably do 2 cups this time, so that way one cup will be who I pick out of the first side, and then out of the second side it'll be the second place teams, and then we'll try to match up like that, which I think would be kind of cool.
A sloppy pass.
Or I may just do it all in one and see what happens. That one probably sounds more likely, and if, you know.
McGuinness. George Saville with it. Lewis.
There's Lewis. Let's see what Northern Ireland's got.
Stephen Davis.
And that is it for the first half, folks. The first 45 ends in a 0-0. We're getting a lot of closer games, especially going into the halves. Maybe it's just the Stamford Bridge. In Wembley, they were scoring like there was no tomorrow.
Second half underway.
Well, these fans have paid for their tickets. We're getting paid to do this commentary. I'm thinking of going home. Just what they're thinking.
Wow.
Read it superbly to take back possession.
I'm not sure these commentators can say that on a video game.
Sporar.
We've been live for over an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe that?
Bijol. Yasmin Kurtic.
To Davis. All right, let's see what Slovenia's got. I mean, they need to do something
attacking
here.
Possibilities.
Goes Kurtic.
Bijol.
So I feel like Slovenia's kind of been stopped. Well, it looks like everyone's kind of stepped up their defense as of late.
Well, no goals for him, no real chances either. He needs to help his team a little.
Sporar with the great save by the goalkeeper. What a great save by the goalkeeper. I thought that was a guaranteed goal. Northern Ireland made a substitution here as Boyce is going to come in for Washington.
So the corner played into the box.
Another great save.
Confidence.
Yeah, doing his job, right position, right time.
He's driven in the corner. And a goal!
And it doesn't matter, the header is going to be there for Slovenia. Now it's 1-0 Slovenia. Sporar with a huge goal. Look at this team. They're ecstatic. We love those type of goals, man. Andras Sporar with a huge goal in the 53rd minute. 1-0, the name of the game for Slovenia.
The opening goal of the game then.
Now Northern Ireland now going to have to play from behind.
Another successful intervention, winning the ball back.
I mean, look at that.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. Bijol.
that lightning strike did not sound fun. I was like, I'm literally just like looking at the weather report to see how worse it's getting. I'm just like, please, just like hang on till I'm done. Like, that's all I'm asking. Just let me finish the stream and hold, please.
Nothing comes of the attack.
You know, like, and thank you, and thank you.
Petar Stojanovic. Read it well.
It's funny because you look at the thing of possession here. Slovenia, when we got to the half, had 27% possession. I repeat, 27% possession. Davis. I'm pretty sure it's like 35 now, but that is said that's barely nothing to get an attacking opportunity. You've got to think Ireland, who's had the ball for an insane amount of time here, would have scored at least once or twice. All right, they've barely even gotten shots on goal. Do you have an error for your company? Right now, I'm still looking at certain spots.
It's opening up for them. This could level it. The importance of that tackle.
But I'm still trying to find a good ringmaker.
And a throw in it's going to be.
So there's that.
They are committed to making the substitution here.
But yeah, overall, I've got a certain area in mind.
Biol.
But then again, it'll be interesting to see how that all works.
Is it going to end up being productive for them?
What is Slovenia trying to do here? I mean, they haven't. There we go. That. Oh well.
Let's see if something comes of this. Well, the attack promising as it was.
Like I said, for Slovenia, who has not had possession really, this is an impressive feat that they've been able to strike up a goal. Also, Northern Ireland's goalkeeper's been absolutely amazing so far. Only given up one goal when he's been, attacked a couple times, and on shots that should have been a goal.
Stephen Davis. And a chance to level it.
The shot, good save by Slovenia's goalkeeper. It's not going to be a corner for Northern Ireland. Veteran to Biol, okay.
Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation.
Now Slovenia has possession here in the 76th minute of the game, but they're going to give it right back to Northern Ireland. It's definitely been a very sloppy game for Slovenia.
Evans.
For them, they're going to have to really try to hang on for dear life for this win.
They do pass the ball with authority. Real chance.
Goes Evans, the shot. It's going to be stopped by the goalkeeper. A massive thank you. The corner here for Northern Ireland will be taken. No, it's going nowhere.
This might be their final opportunity.
Going for another corner.
Over it comes.
That's a perfectly aimed one. Good save of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, right place at the right time. Foils the attacker.
Balkovec, I believe that's how you say it.
Bohar.
These names, what are with these names? Either way,
Yasmin Kurtic.
Slovenia has possession. All they have to do is drain out the clock. You have a 1-0 lead. Don't get too aggressive. Don't get too fancy, especially when you haven't had possession for so long.
Well,
you barely had possession for this game.
Here. 5 minutes left, and just
drain the clock. Hold it to the end of the game. And they gave it up trying to be too fancy, man. I'm telling you, it was not a smart move on the head coach there from Slovenia.
Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
I was like slouching a little bit too hard there.
Favour the cross.
McNair, oh, good stop there.
Ilicic. Sporar.
There you go. They've got literally only added time to waste. They've got 2 minutes of added time to waste.
To be added on. It might be on for them.
I think he did it on purpose.
Out. Boyce.
And that is it. Slovenia is going to beat Northern Ireland 1-0. And they're going to pick up their 6th point here. Well, their second, third point. So they have 6 total points. They beat Northern Ireland and leaves them with 1 big game victory for Slovenia. And it was a sloppy one. Definitely was. But 1-0 is all it took. Next up, folks, will be South Africa taking on New Zealand. I don't know why I had that pause like that. These games really end quick. Yeah, it's it's funny because before they used to never do that. By the way, it's actually kind of funny now that I think about it. Like these games would take 20-ish minutes, you know. So it's interesting to see how they've sped up the time for these games to go by a little bit faster, which I'm actually kind of appreciative of in many ways. Estadio Presidente G. Lopez now. We go straight back to Stamford Bridge. We go, folks, the next game in Group G, South Africa taking on New Zealand. South Africa in the yellow, New Zealand in the black.
And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause.
And, you know,
South Africa, and they take on New Zealand.
Yeah, thanks, Derek.
Yeah, and that's what they do. I do appreciate the fact that it ends really quick. I think it makes it even a lot more fun, and it makes it intense and very fast-paced.
Game today. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
We won that one, 1-0. So kind of update that now for the record books.
Musa Lebusa. Plenty of
Ireland gets their
forward
first
momentum
loss.
here, but can they produce?
Slovenia gets their second win.
Sifiso Hlanti.
6 points for Slovenia.
Moving the ball effectively. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession.
Boom, so they're good. Northern Ireland gave up 1. They have a negative goal difference.
Chris Wood.
-1. Boom. All right. That worked out. So that was all that wrote. I've updated that. Yep.
Bell.
Everything's up to date. And then I will give you the rundown of all the teams during the last game that we have scheduled. So that way we know where everything stands going forward into everything. Going into the next episode tomorrow. Because after tomorrow, we'll actually be completely done with match day 2. So big props there, and then we'll go into match day 3, or sorry, leg 3, or the final leg.
Bell.
Everyone's third games, and that'll be an interesting one going into next week. Here it goes for New Zealand. Oh, that would have been a great shot, but not going to happen. Here goes Foster. Running it up the pitch. He's got a man. Took way too long. Here goes Singh to Tau.
Tulani Serrero. It might be.
To Swain.
He's foiled them.
Swain's going to get stopped, though. Great defense there by New Zealand.
Chris Wood. Singh.
They've also got a Singh. Okay. That's interesting.
Wood
was able to regain. Very, very briefly. Now it's South Africa's ball. It's going to Singh now. Wow, that was a great cross there. But Foster trying to save it. Can he do it? Oh, it was a little bit too much for him.
Chris Wood. Singh. And Chris Wood.
Wood back to Singh.
Well, they keep the ball moving.
Goes Bell. Let's see if New Zealand can try to move up something there. I said, it's funny, South Africa was the only team that actually lost a game, lost their first game. New Zealand tied with Northern Ireland. South Africa really does need to win here. There goes Singh. He's going to be able to go. Oh, whoa, hey. Referee, that was as much of a shoulder tug as ever. He not only did his shoulder bump, he also pulled his jersey. He was completely off balance. Come on, ref. That's two crap calls here.
Well, nicely cut out.
One should have been a free kick. The other one should have been a penalty.
Flatschwayo.
That's how you say that name? Goodness gracious.
Dangerous looking attack.
Here goes Foster. Foster can be the man, the myth, the legend. He's got a huge goal for South Africa. It's 1-0 for South Africa. This crowd
well, here it is again.
Is loving them right now.
Behind, perfectly timed, but as good as the move is, the goalkeeper has had an absolute shocker. Beaten at his near post.
Huge goal for Foster in the 27th minute of the game. How does New Zealand respond? We've got an early goal, folks.
Bell. Rojas.
Betisero. Now it's his Wayne.
Liberato Kakachi.
Sorry, wrong team. You guys probably like, what is this guy talking about right now?
Deftly cut out.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting to see. I mean, South Africa comes in, I think, when this group was made, as I said, this is one of the more weaker ones, or the weakest one that we actually have.
Serrero.
The true standouts were Slovenia and South Africa for me. If these two teams didn't advance, I'd be a little bit surprised. Knowing that South Africa got their hardest game done with being Slovenia, I'm intrigued to see how they can handle everything else. And a great save by the goalkeeper there, because I thought Wood was going to have a goal. Corner for New Zealand.
Played into the center of the box.
But I'm also never one to count any team out. So I think New Zealand and Northern Ireland obviously have a great shot to try to take one of those two spots.
Ryan Thomas.
I mean, obviously, no one's going to do it to Slovenia at the moment, because they've already got 6 points moving forward. I know I've studied a lot today. It's probably only been up for like 20 minutes before I streamed. This is like the first thing I kind of did was this.
Rojas.
So like my early morning or like afternoon streams, I literally do them right as I'm waking up. So it's like you're basically getting derp or no, what was the I call it thing? Derp. I think it was derp.
Thomas. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count.
I can't remember.
Boxall. Looking for that final pass and for that
New Zealand trying to make something happen before the end of the first half. They had to keep moving forward. They're going to have a little bit of added time to do that here. Never mind, they had none apparently.
The first half draws to a close here in West London.
That's a new thing. Either way, folks, we're at a 1-0 lead here for South Africa going into the second half. New Zealand going to kick it off for us here, and we're off.
Based on what we've seen so far,
so, folks, the next game we're going to have is Spain versus Poland, and then we're going to end it with Argentina versus China.
Winston Reid.
So Argentina and China are going to be the team, or going to be the last game that kind of ends it for us, assuming weather permits. Please keep permitting.
Michael Boxall.
Like, please and thank you with like a cherry on top.
Liberato Kakachi. Boxall.
What name? Boxall.
Sharpreet Singh.
To Thomas. Look at this, right? New Zealand could be on to something. Never mind. South Africa just kind of completely adjusted their formation to immediately get possession of the football. So they've got a 1-0 lead. Could they possibly be looking to score the insurance goal? Foster is definitely the man of the match. And are you kidding me? He's the player to watch. He scored that huge goal for him.
He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Whoa.
Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. And now the delivery.
YouTubers, there have been rumors on the internet that Selena Del wants to go to sign with WWE. Really? That's interesting.
Foster.
Well, if she does, congrats to her, but the stuff she pulled in MLW that led up to her being, you know...
He's driven in the corner. just unable to take advantage of that developing situation.
If she signs there, I hope she doesn't think she's gonna, you know, pull some of that stuff off, because Vince is gonna have a script for it.
Liberato Cacaci.
And
Rojas.
that's that, you know. She can't really go off that script. You know what Vince does to people who go off script. They get punished.
Boxall.
So I wish her the best in her future endeavors. I think that's the best way to put that.
Liberato Cacaci.
But she's a very talented manager, you know. She's a great talker. So I think that I think we'll be in for something interesting.
Shown inside. Sharpreet Singh.
Go Singh to I can't say your name.
Counter-attacking, very much an option.
Like, at this point, like I'm recognizing these names. I'm like, I don't want to call you by your jersey number, but we're gonna have to start doing that soon. Goes Foster now to Jolly. Oh, nice where is that going to Singh?
Cuts it back.
The idea was great. The idea that they had was great. It's just New Zealand was like, that's not happening. But a corner here for South Africa. Kutamela going to come in for Foster. I don't know why they took Foster out. And Lewis is going to come in for Singh for New Zealand. But I don't know why South Africa took Foster. He was really the man that was really the anchor for this team in the first half. I think that was a very big mistake. Something I wouldn't have done that if I'm in that position, knowing that he's like the team captain. Essentially, it looks like I wouldn't have done that.
But can they trouble the defense? Can he finish? That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make.
Do you think Snyder wants to go and take the GM job for NXT, and do you think Mil Martins will follow her? Absolutely not. King Martins has been signed by MLW, so that man ain't going anywhere, literally anywhere, for a very long time. He'll be in MLW as part of Azteca Underground. As for her taking the GM job, I hope not. I don't want to see Tiffany Part 2.
Good physical play.
For those of you who don't know what that means, that means you didn't watch the revived version of ECW back in like 2009 and 10. You saved yourself.
And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes.
So yeah, I don't want to see Tiffany Part 2.
Swane.
Samoa Joe is taking the GM job. I would hope so. I think that'd be interesting. And Tiffany ruined ECW. Well, there's a lot of things that ruined ECW. She was just the camel that broke. She was the straw that broke the camel's back, if we're being honest here. But anyway, a huge goal for Luther that gives South Africa their second goal, the insurance goal that puts them up 2-0 against New Zealand. Luther Singh with a huge goal here, man. 2-0 South Africa in the 79th minute of the game. New Zealand not in a good spot. They've got 10 minutes plus added time to try to score a tie break, to tie this game up. The odds are not in their favor at the moment.
10 minutes left for play in this match.
It's funny because how South Africa was the only team that lost in their first game. And now, ironically, New Zealand and Northern Ireland both about to lose their respective leg 2 games. And that's going to put South Africa in second place with 3 points. We may be in for a barn burner, folks. Don't count them out just yet. A huge goal for New Zealand. It is 2-1. They trimmed lead down to 1. Are we potentially looking at a tie game here? Does New Zealand have one more goal left in the tank as they are fighting with everything they've got in this game?
Well, here we'll see it again.
Her and Vince becoming ECW World Champion with the tip of the iceberg. She became ECW World Champion? I don't remember that. When was that?
Well,
when did she hold that belt? And who the hell allowed that? What darling
5 minutes left and the margin just
good lord. Good God. No, Vince became okay, you almost had me there for a minute. I was like, what pencil-brained idiot thought that was a good idea. And there have been I've heard some pretty stupid ideas, but that one would have took the top. That one would have blew my mind.
Ryan Thomas.
Like
well on the attack.
You almost had me going there for a minute.
A very effective challenge put in. Well, let's see what they have in store.
Either way, folks, South Africa trying to keep their lead. They've got 2 minutes of added time. Can they do it to get 3 points? And you got to think, though, South Africa is not safe even with the win here. Serrero, oh, good save by the goalkeeper, because New Zealand and Northern Ireland both have a draw. That means they both have a point. So in leg 3, South Africa is going to want to win for that additional cushion. They're going to want to beat Northern Ireland. They've got it to ensure that or at least tie with them. Either way, folks, a big win here for South Africa. They win 2-1. Well done for them. Well done for them, folks. The next game we're going to go to is Spain versus Poland. That game is, why is it not? Okay, thank you. Spain versus Poland is up next. Weather, please permit, for the love of Lord. I'll get to that comment in just a second. Spain, Poland. Just give me just 1 second, and I'll answer all those comments as they get prepared for this next game. We're back at the Stamford Bridge. Group H, folks. Spain, Poland, here we go. So I'm now going to answer all those comments. No, they wanted to make Johnson City champion. He was supposed to win at one night stand, but because of how much they booed him, they changed it last minute. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. RVD winning that damn thing was the only thing that made sense of that horrific pay-per-view. Horrific.
Your first pass off to your colleague, maybe get a good tackle in, settle the nerves down. Looking forward to a good game here.
Yes, I am updating everything currently. That's a big win for them. That's New Zealand's first loss. 3 points for South Africa. They scored 2 goals. It's the original scored. They gave up 1, so it's 4 goals that they've given up, which means they have a -1 differential.
Well, as far as the hosts are concerned, we know they like to press high when they can and try to win possession back swiftly. Lee, do you think it'll be that approach today?
Yes, Derek, I do. It's a brave way of playing. It's a physical way of playing as well. Brave because you're committing a lot of men high up the pitch. Physical because all the players have to buy into it.
They have a -1 goal differential. Kleiman's speech was amazing, though. He ripped everyone in there. Oh, well, I mean, the original ECW One Night Stand, the 2005 ECW One Night Stand was absolutely perfect. I love that. Him ripping everyone a new one was amazing. You can tell it was unscripted. You can tell Jibble, a.k.a. JBL, was offended by what he said. That's true. If Triple H was working Tuesdays, JBL would have never been WWE champion for even a month.
Can they get in behind them? Excellent assessment
so,
of the situation.
Yeah, you look at all that stuff. Yeah. It was true. Matt screwed. Edge screwed Matt. And what was the second one? Oh, yes. Paul Heyman. Not Paul, Eric Bischoff. I can't repeat half that because this is the PG channel. But, you know where I'm going with that one. So, there was that. And I'm going to leave it at that.
And a lot of options here.
It goes click.
This looks promising.
Milik. Really stop Spain. It's funny, Spain comes in here at an interesting point because they are the defending World Cup champions since 2018. And they're trying to defend their title. Point blank period, you know, and of course it's funny because they're in the place of the team that they beat in the country that they beat in the finals. England's now the host for this year, so I'm pretty sure these fans are not the most cheerful of Spain at the moment. I'm pretty sure they remember.
Sergio Busquets.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely agree. Paul Heyman is definitely a special talent when it comes to being on the microphone, man. Absolutely.
Moving it forward.
And,
Sergio Busquets. Gerard Moreno.
But no, I was absolutely just kind of... And this World Cup's been amazing. But, you know, Spain's got a tough one. Poland, Argentina, Spain, and China.
Very deftly cut out.
They've got to deal with Argentina and Poland. Not an easy task, considering the fact that Spain has got Argentina in their final game. Yes, they actually beat... Spain romped... Spain didn't even romp China. Spain barely survived China 1-0. And it showed maybe that the... you know, my biggest issue with them last time out in 2018 was that they were very old. They had the oldest team in the World Cup, and they were barely able to beat England at the time. Was in a weird limbo period, and they were still able to pull out to the finals, but they struggled to get there, truthfully. Spain, on the other hand, really didn't. They were veteran-like, so they possessed that kind of, what do you call that, the veteran intuitiveness to and intestinal fortitude to move forward and stuff.
Nice-looking pass.
But how are they going to do against younger teams, or at least middle-aged teams that are still hitting their primes? So it'll be interesting to see how Spain hangs on. I mean, they barely beat China. It's 1-0. Let that sit there. Zielinski gets stopped here. Spain with possession, but yeah, no, Spain's definitely gonna have an interesting time with everything that's been happening. And it's funny because Argentina beat Poland in their respective game, and that was a really great one.
Ferran Torres.
You know, that was a 2-1 game, right? Sorry, sorry, it was a 3-1 game. Correction. So some great stuff. Poland's trying to bounce back with the win off of Spain, trying to keep them into it. So there's a lot of moving pieces going into this.
Busquets. Now Busquets.
And for Poland, you've got to think...
an opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation.
It gets really interesting for Poland, because Poland gets China in their last game, and they've had to deal with Spain and Argentina or Argentina and then Spain. That's not an easy back-to-back to get, you know, it's a tough run of the draw.
That's all they can conjure for now. Cleach.
But I'm pretty sure that was like a handful, to kind of, or at least a mouthful to tell you guys about, so I'm going to dial it back a little bit on the commentary side, just for the... Oh, just for a little bit. That's updated.
Pedri.
This is not. Alright. 2-1. Boom. So that's great. And then there we go. So we got that there. Alright, so making sure everything's up to date.
Not a bad pass it
As you guys know, we update everything in real time. That's the best way to do it. That's the only way to do it.
Krychowiak. Cleach.
I apologize if you hear
Zielinski.
The child screaming in the background.
Draws to a close here in West London.
He's not the brightest in the bunch either. Definitely a couple screws loose. Either way.
So away they go, the second half underway.
Well, these fans have paid for their tickets. We're getting paid to do this commentary.
Either way, anyway. Moving on to the second half of this game without, hopefully, no more interruptions from outside people.
Mathieu Ribus.
Damn, that thunderstorm. That thunder thing has me on like the edge of my seat.
Arkadiusz Milik.
I thought, who's a child? That is unfortunately my brother at the moment.
Zielinski.
So,
this is Klik. Bartosz Bereszyński.
Apparently he can't handle the excitement of Apex.
Still level
I still
here,
get people play that game. I really don't. I'm not judging. I'm just, wow. Zielinski should have gave to Lewandowski like ages ago. He's trying to save possession. What is Poland doing with it?
And here's Zielinski. He made it look simple, really.
Right now, whoever that guy is, who just fell into like everyone, much respect, because he was so overly dramatic that entire time to make sure that Poland tried to keep possession of the ball. That was funny.
Who will buckle first?
Koke. And that pass could be troublesome.
They let him right through. It's a goal for Spain. It's 1-0 Spain. for Koke. Out of all people, this is a huge goal for him. I thought my brother's at that. I'm telling you, it's insane. A huge goal for Spain, 1-0. For some reason, Poland did not try to close up on him and let him have way too much space. Now it's a 1-0 game. How is Poland going to respond? As they gave up that goal in the 55th minute of the game.
Sergio Busquets.
That thunderstorm is getting worse and worse out there. My goodness. Yeah, it's like me just trying to be like, oh my god, like please don't get crazy, like don't self-power. So like, you know, streaming while there's a bad storm outside is like one of the most nerve-wracking things for me. It's like, I don't want my stream to cut out midway, things like that. Here goes Jozwiak, I don't know. Lewandowski with a huge goal, the tying goal, 1-1. The name of the game, Poland not going to go down without a fight. And the best scorer in the world right now, literally, he won the Golden Boot for it. Robert Lewandowski, a massive goal to bring Poland right back in this game. Check this out, beautiful passing here. It cuts through two defenders. He beats his own man. Boom, right there. Beautiful shot.
Lots of power. And the keeper just can't react in time.
That's what I was talking about there. Spain has a hard time dealing with fast breaks, especially when they're on the defensive. Offensively, they're very sound, Spain. I give them their credit. But defensively, that's going to be a problem for them. They struggled. They gave China opportunities that China shouldn't even have gotten in their last game. That should have been goals, but again, a skillful gap there. No, not taking anything away from anyone here, but a skillful gap definitely in that was what kind of prevented that. You can see China was not expecting a lot of things that were happening for them to work like that. And Spain capitalized on the shock of half what happens, but definitely they're gonna have a tough time going forward if they can't figure out a way to try to counteract the speed of a lot of these teams.
Ferran Torres.
So offensively, I think they're very sound. But it's just defensively, it's going to give them a couple problems.
Pedri. Well, they have the ball once more.
I just checked out Mil Martes' true age. He is 49. Yeah, no, he's been wrestling since like WCW days. You know, like he's definitely been around the block more than once. You know.
Zielinski, Lewandowski, and back with Milik. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break.
Phew, that's getting worse and worse outside.
Oh, terrific.
Here goes Koke, the man who's been saving him, and it's a second goal for Spain. Thanks to Koke, the guy who's got the only 2 goals for Spain here. This is huge for him. A brace for Koke, 2 goals for Spain. It's 2-1 now. In the 74th minute, how does Poland respond if they even can?
Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Krychowiak. It's with Milik. 15 minutes remaining. Now Krychowiak.
To Milik.
Well, they continue their push for
the Lewandowski, they're trying. Poland is trying to get that equalizer in there, you can tell.
And return to Zielinski.
Number 20 for Poland cracks under pressure, I'm telling you. That's the one thing is that defensively, Poland has not been there today. They've kind of given up easy opportunities. They haven't defended as well as they should have been, as they should be for a team of their stature. Especially knowing how good their defense can truly be.
But they got nothing out of it. And breaking at pace with menace.
And Poland's a team that's always advanced to the knockout stage. So if they lose this game, it'll be surprising. It'll be surprising, that they have a good chance of just not moving forward.
Now Krychowiak. Mateusz Klich.
Milik, a huge goal! A huge tying goal, 2-2. We have got 5 minutes plus added time left. Who will try to
bang in the back of the net. Look at the calmness of it. Technique. Brilliant.
Why do I not have the words right now? Who will try to end it with a tie-breaking goal? Oh, definitely not. Oh, no. Definitely not. Sorry, give me 1 second, folks. That's one thing I don't
another
do.
Equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been.
You.
And 5 minutes to go.
Thank you, Troy.
Thank
you. So I was definitely going to get rid of that.
In position here to protect
that is just
the ball.
Inappropriate. Like, come on now.
Laporte. Koke with it. Level pegging, but can they change that?
Now is that messed up? Is that you just go on OnlyFans and do that stuff? Like, don't come into
Now Busquets.
It's not necessary. I'm not even doing anything remotely close to that. Like, why are you
showing 1 additional minute?
That's just it's not as it disrespectful. It also makes the person itself look bad. Like, are you that desperate?
Well timed tackle.
Yeah, there's sites where if you need that attention.
The 90 minutes are over and nothing to choose.
Either way, folks, there is a tie here, which puts an interesting perspective on this one because Spain moves to 4 points, Poland moves to a point. I'm not really sure. That's a tough one. Whoops. No, we got to end that there. We're going to end that there because that is a draw. Yes, that is a draw. 2-2. And folks, last but not least, it'll be Argentina taking on China. If I'm not mistaken, just like that too, right? Yep. Yeah, pretty much, man. It's just, ugh, disgusting. Argentina, China. Here we go. This will end off the episode. China in the red, Argentina in the blue, though the white and blue. Goodness gracious, that is getting worse and worse. My God. Hang in there. Hang in there for one more game, please. Please. Let me finish my stream.
A warm welcome. Blue is the color.
You know.
Football is the game, as the
there you go. Messi gonna get it kicked off first for Argentina, and here goes the game 8 of 8. The final game in Group H, as I'm going to actually update that last game, and then during the second half, I'll go through the updates for the rest of, for like the cup itself and where everyone's at.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
Throw in here for Argentina.
De Paul. Martinez.
1 point.
Lo Celso. Well, that's really
4 points. Good save of the goalkeeper.
The opposition have any scraps. So here is the lineup. Lionel Messi starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks, and leading the line, Lautaro Martinez.
You scored 3.
Chi. Wu Ji. He's got the right idea with that pass. The end product just wasn't there.
5. They're updated. They have the game sheets. Hey, that was the first tie of the
4 times in his distinguished career. Lionel Messi, Lee Dixon.
That was actually a tie game. That was the first tie game we got in this episode.
Simple as that. Every time the little man gets the ball, something happens. He makes the game happen in front of him.
All right.
Di Maria.
Marty the Moth did an interview and said he was going to be signing with Azteca Underground. Really? Was that this week or that's like...
Martinez.
That's actually really cool. Congrats to Azteca on getting Marty the Moth.
Martinez. It's with Paredes. Messi. Lionel Messi. And return to Messi.
See what Argentina's doing here. So we're at a 0-0 point, and it said if Argentina does tie or China beats Argentina, which is the least likely of the options, This now then makes Group H the most interesting group because it gives Poland a shot. It gives China a shot. It gives Argentina or Spain a shot to knock each other out, potentially.
Well, not the pass he had in mind.
Spain's in first place with 4 points. Argentina's got 3 from their last game. So this is going to be a bit of an interesting situation.
Use of his physical strength to hang on to it.
This group was particularly interesting. This is one of the groups of death. And then Group I is the true group of death, you know?
Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending.
What was that? It was a week ago. Oh, that's good for congrats to Marty the Mothman. He's part of Aztec Underground, which is going to be a great force in MLW. I'm assuming, you know, the battle rights will come out July 10th, so big stuff to look forward to, and I'm here for it.
Di
Maria, oh,
unable to
gets stopped
that time.
by Lu. Not even gonna try. Not even gonna try.
Wuji.
Here's number 8, Hao Junmin. Out to Wu Li.
Time for the cross. Dangerous looking attack.
Number 15. You have to call him now. To Li, I think. I don't know. Lei.
Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely.
I believe so. I'm hoping so.
Elkeson.
The shot, a huge goal for China. It is 1-0 China against Argentina. Belosio. One more time, please. Wow. Lu Gufu. Why'd say Alonso then? Belosio. Anyway, Lu Gufu with a huge goal. And was that the 30th minute of the game? Yeah, the 30th minute of the game. A massively huge goal.
Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico.
Wow. And now China leads 1-0, and this has got to be shocking even Argentina at the moment.
Intercepted it. Rodrigo Javier de Paul.
Me too. If not, it will be a huge letdown. I would say a huge letdown. They can still do stuff with it, but it would just be surprising. Wait, Lo Celso, a huge goal for Argentina. We're tied 1-1, folks, and the 36th minute of the game.
They carry the momentum. Even Steven, one apiece on this match.
Even Steven is right. Just when I thought China could potentially take 3 points here. That is not the case.
Chi Zhongguo. Hao Junmin. On the offensive.
Wu Li.
Options in the middle.
Going to Shai Zhongguo.
Moving the ball effectively.
To Hao Junmin. They're going like a triangle form here.
And he read it well defensively.
It's intercepted by Argentina. Credits to De Paul.
Gonzalo Montiel. Now De Paul. Paredes.
Hey, what's up, Wally? You just caught the final game here of the stream. By the way, folks, if you don't know the schedule, let me repeat that one more time. Tomorrow we'll have another World Cup episode, and that'll conclude the World Cup part for this week. We did UFC on Monday. That was their episode for this week. Thursday, we're going to be doing a special Dead by Daylight Resident Evil chapter live stream at 8 p.m. on Thursday. So definitely check that out. It's Eastern time, by the way. Friday, we've got MLB The Show 21's Reject Baseball League, another stream of that's going to be coming out. And also on Saturday, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. ECW Gem Mode will be premiering on Saturday at 3 p.m. Go check that out on this Saturday. And that concludes the week. 5 live streams, 1 premiere episode. That's 6 days worth of content, or 6 things of content in 7 days. So pretty cool, I might add. And yeah, but yes, the last game. We're enjoying this. And this is a good one. It's 1-0. China's going to kick it off first. Start off this one.
So at the beginning of the second half,
go China. Win. They have a good shot to. They potentially have a good shot to win this game. Potentially. I mean, they've already tied it. All right, so I'm actually going to go forward with talking about all the other games that have been on display so far, and going through all the group stages from Group A and on. So in Group A right now it is England who is in first place with 6 points. They're undefeated so far with a positive 4 goal differential. In second place with 3 points, it is the Czech Republic, who have a positive 2 goal differential. In third place, it is Australia, who also have 3 points with a negative 1 goal differential. Venezuela has 0 points. They're in last place. In Group B, it is Denmark in first place with 4 points and a positive 1 goal differential. It is Scotland who is in second place with 3 points and a positive 3 goal differential. Paraguay is in third place with 3 points and a negative 2 goal differential. While Bulgaria is in last place with 1 point and a negative 2 goal differential. In Group C, Ecuador is in first place with 6 points. The United States is in second place with 3 points and a positive 1 goal differential. Norway is in third place with 3 points and a negative 1 goal differential, while Romania is in last place with 0 points.
Excellent defending.
In Group D, the shocker of the century, as Canada, after 2 games, is in first place with 4 points and a positive 1 goal differential. Then Finland and Mexico are tied for second place with 2 points and a 0 goal differential. And last place is Brazil with just 1 point and negative 1 goal differential.
It's with Paredes. Lo Celso.
Tied, looking forward to WSBR for me. I am too. I think it'll be pretty fun. It's the shot. It's a goal for Argentina. They take a lead 2-1 in the 60th minute of the game. A huge goal for them. That'll put them to 6 points. They can hold this thing out. I'm trying to hurry this up before the storm shuts down the power. In Group E, it is Switzerland and Turkey tied for first place with 6 points. And in last place, definitely not advancing, will be Egypt and Turkey with 0 points. In Group F, in first place, it is Ireland, out of all people, with 6 points. Tied for second. In second place, it is Greece, who have 3 points and a positive 1 goal differential, while Cameroon is in third place with 3 points and is 0 goal differential. While Iceland's got 0 points in last place.
No luck keeping possession.
In Group G, it is Slovenia who's in first place with 6 points. Second place is South Africa, tied for last place is Northern Ireland and New Zealand with 1 point. In Group H, as it currently stands, Spain is in first place with 4 points, while Argentina is in second place with 3 points, looking to potentially have this game be in first place with 6 points. And Poland is in third place with 1 point, while China survives none, but they may also still have them after this game. We don't know just yet. Even though Group I and the rest of them will be playing their match they choose for tomorrow, I'd rather talk about it now. And that's going to be a third goal, a crazy third goal. Angel Di Maria with a huge third goal in the 70th minute of the game. A massively huge goal for Argentina, puts them up 3-1. The insurance goal has been scored.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And he had
trying to reset that off for us, but anyway, I'm still talking about the man since they've only had one match day. In first place, it is Sweden with 3 points and a 2 goal differential. In second place, it is Chile with 3 points and a 1 goal differential, positive 1. In third place, it is Netherlands with 0 points and a negative 1 goal differential. Italy is in last place with a negative 2 goal differential. Yes, Argentina is winning 3-1. Here we go. In Group J, it is it's Belgium in first place with 5 points. You can't change your pick. That's horrible. You can't do that. You're stuck with China. Gonna change your pick mid-match. What? I see what you're trying to do there, Wally. In second place, it is Russia with 3 points. Ivory Coast is in third place with a -3 goal differential and 0 points. Australia last place, 0 points. -5 goal differential. In first place in Group K, why did they bring back Even Reed? Just why? I'm not sure, dude. I don't even want to. I'm not even trying to find out why. And oops, that's right. In Group K, folks, in first place, it is Germany with 3 points and a positive 3 goal differential. Wales is in second place with 3 points and a positive 1 goal differential. France is in third place with 0 points and a negative 1 goal differential. India is in last place with a negative 3 goal differential. Last but not least, it is Hungary. It's Group L. Samoa Joe to the NXT. If he is the GM, I'm glad that they kept him and didn't just fire him like they said they did. That would be nice. But either way, Group L. In first place, it is Portugal with 3 points. And tied for second place, it is Hungary and Peru with 1 point each. And in last place, it is Colombia with a -7 goal differential. Boom. So I've done all that. I've did the recap for all that. Okay, keeping China, my bad. Oh yeah. You know, China's fighting valiantly. You know, it's just it's a tough run of luck when you get Spain, Argentina, and Poland in your only 3 games. You know, it's just a tough run. Argentina are beast right now. You know, right now I think the biggest team threat-wise offensively has to be Portugal. I mean, they scored 7 goals against Colombia. Here goes Martinez, good save of the goalkeeper.
Perfect goalkeeping. He waited, and then look at him spring.
This is 48 teams here. We'll be down to 24 after the group stage is over, and then we're going straight to the knockout stage.
And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Romero.
And that knockout stage will be called the round of 24. We got 1 minute of added time, even though Argentina really doesn't need a minute. Rodriguez saying screw it anyway, I think.
A good and fair challenge.
And that will conclude that. Argentina picks up another win. They now have 6 points. They've scored 6 goals total, only given up 2. Good on them for that. Wow, they have a positive 4 goal differential and be in first place.
Often the case, Angel Di Maria was a real handful for opponents.
That
your assessment of his contribution.
At least China scored a goal. You know, it wasn't a complete beatdown like a few other games have gone. Soccer, good soccer fun. Yeah, I think it was honestly really, really good. I want to give a congrats to them on that one. Even though they have a -3 goal differential, it's still okay. Things happen. But folks, the next time we come back, it'll actually be a fun one because we're going to be kicking things off back with the Netherlands as they're going to take on Italy. We'll have Sweden and Chile. And so we got a couple of great games going on there. Like I said, we'll be doing the rest of match day 2, so that'll be even better. After that, we'll be going, next week we'll actually start being into, we'll start going straight into match day 3. So there will be a fun one. I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. We'll see you next time as we conclude match day 2 tomorrow. We'll be kicking it off with Netherlands and Chile in Group I. Thank you guys so much again. Stay off the hook. Be safe. See you tomorrow.